Hello, how you doing this afternoon? Or maybe I should say evening, because it's getting pretty late here. I've got a problem in my garden and I need to try to fix it. I've got an adapter on my spigot that is always leaking. It did fine for 2 or 3 years, and then we used it this spring and it just kept leaking. I changed the rubber gasket that was in it and tightened it up, but it's still leaking. So I'm going to try one more time and let's see if we can get this fixed. So we normally leave the water turned on so that way the garden gets watered with the timer. But for whatever reason, I can't seem to get it fixed. So let's take one more look. This particular one has a support that goes down that helps keep it a little sturdier. It also holds everything in place. So if I'm going to remove this splitter from the faucet, I'm going to have to take that screw out, which leaves me just enough time for... Well, I came out here the other day with a pair of pliers and tightened it up, so I know it's not leaking water because it's not tight. I put a new gasket in it the other day, so it shouldn't be the gasket. I know sometimes they can get old and hard and don't make the best seal, but it's a new gasket. Also, sorry about the film quality. The camera seems to be focusing on the background. I don't know if it's because it's so late in the day. That's a technical problem I'll have to figure out. I don't know if it's sliding in the wrong way or what. Well, I found my problem. Can you see? Can you see the light? That's broke is what it is. That's why it's not working. Well, now it makes sense why the gasket didn't help and trying to tighten it didn't help. Nothing was going to help that. We need to get a new one. All right, well, here's the old one. And obviously the part that holds it to the faucet is gone. I don't know if we need to take this off or not. If we do, I'm going to replace that with something that is stainless, but that looks like there's something in here. I can't believe that other one corroded and broke. It should be made out of brass, so it should be impervious to water and rust and corrosion. But anyway, let's get this one put on and we'll move forward. I'll start by attaching that brace that supports everything onto the back of it. It has a small screw and a nut that holds it in place. So normally when you put this splitter on the spigot, you should be able to tighten it up by hand and have no water come out. You shouldn't have to get a pair of pliers and torque on it. But since I had the pliers out, I thought I'd give it just a little bit more of a snug fit, and then I can check, make sure everything's off, and give it a quick test. And now I can go ahead and attach that support arm. And if your splitter came with a support arm, you really ought to use it. It does strengthen the splitter up. Well, I really debated whether I should even make a video about this. But my wife had been messing with this for about 2 weeks and finally came to me frustrated saying, I can't get this to stop leaking. And that's why I started looking at it. So I thought maybe this just might help somebody else. To be such a small problem, that seemed to take a lot of effort. Had to go to the store to get a replacement part. Anyway, I'm glad it's fixed and it's not leaking anymore, and now it is ready for the summer watering. Well, like, subscribe, check out my playlist, because I've got a lot. And I'll see you maybe in that next garden video.